it's time for Helpful Honda Mailbag Friday.
Nortex Honda dealers want to help you score some great deals on award-winning Hondas. Stop by your Helpful Honda dealers today or visit ntxhondadealers.com to learn more.
Yeah, thanks, Honda. We love you too, Honda.
We love Honda, yeah.
We love Honda.
Always
we love all
love
of our
Honda.
partners here.
Yeah.
At Campbell's Texas Football. Get your questions in Facebook, YouTube, Twitch about high school football, college football, recruiting, lifestyle, romance, travel, Mallory's first year with the company, this Dave bobblehead, which I saw another one of these in the wild last week.
Really?
Pickle and I went over to our
yep.
friend Ken Capps' house, and he's got this like shrine to football, and he has a Dave Campbell bobblehead. There's not many of these, so if you've got these, you're kind of collector's
How many do you think there are?
Couple hundred in the
Wow.
world, but I bet on display, like in places of honor like this, probably like 12.
Yeah.
Sheesh. But not many people have this Aaron Jones bobblehead, though. Our close personal friend, Aaron Jones.
Yeah, we saw him. And
We sat behind him.
we sat behind him.
Him and Alvin. Hey, Alvin.
You were in a picture with him.
Alvin.
Remember that?
Yeah.
You were
Alvin,
behind
bro. By the way, Alvin Jones.
Oh, we need him on the show.
Yeah, I DM'd you, dude. You said
If you're watching.
You said you'd be on the show.
And he hasn't followed up with that. SMH.
Do we have any questions from the masses?
Yeah. Let's start off in El Paso. Which El Paso team has the best chance of making a deep playoff run in 2022?
Okay. All right. I'll give away part of what I said on Tep and Step yesterday. There's a new Tep and Step up right now. 4A and 3A preview. Okay?
Yeah.
4A and 3A preview. I picked El Paso Riverside to win Region 1 in 4A Division 1.
Okay.
That means make a state semifinal. I think El Paso Riverside, I think it's open for them. I think they're certainly good enough to do it, but also I think that the draw for them is particularly promising. I think that Dumas is the early favorite, but like a lot of that is just like they're the safe pick. Dumas is the safe pick. Maybe a team like Springtown is a safe pick.
Yeah.
El Paso Riverside is the sexy pick, and I went sexy on my 4A Division 1 Region 1 pick. I think they're going to win Region 1. I think they're going to play in a state semifinal. I love this. I love this team. I think they've got a ton of big-time playmakers. I think their offense is going to light it up. If the defense can replace the what are they? They got to replace 5 starters. If they can be pretty good defensively, and especially peak when it gets to November, I think they've got a great shot to play in a state semifinal. El Paso Riverside is my pick to click in the Sun City this year. Although you were talking, let me just blow up your spot.
Yeah.
It sounds like you and Craven are going out to El Paso week 1, right?
Yep, week 1 of the high school season and then week 0 of the college football season. Because we're going out there for UTEP and UNT, which plays that Saturday night. But we're also going to try and stop by Canutillo and Pebble Hills, I believe it was.
Which
so, yeah,
both
on
those
Friday
teams,
night.
Canutillo might be the best 5A
Yeah,
team in El Paso.
For sure.
So keep an eye on them. But for me, my pick to click is El Paso Riverside. That's my. I'm hitching my wagon. I've got two teams that are from far-flung areas that I'm betting on. Betting is the wrong word. No, I'm not betting on them. I want to be clear. I don't gamble on.
We
on
don't
high
do
school
that
ball. But
here.
I'm hitching my wagon to. One of them is El Paso Riverside. Another one is in 5A, and that'll be for another podcast.
So make sure to tune in.
What's next, Mallory?
Let's do. So it says, what do y'all do when you're doing this podcast? And I assume, I think it was Aaron Flynn who asked this. When we're running videos and stuff, like what do we do in studio when the video is running? So,
What do we do? We
yeah.
know what we were just talking about? We were talking about food.
Yeah.
We were.
But do we ever talk about anything else here?
No, we just.
I don't
like,
talk
I
about
just,
anything else.
I just kind of get up and stretch my legs. Like whenever we have like interviews running and stuff like that, especially like the Colby Carthel interview was like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We were just chatting. We were just talking about what I asked her what she was doing this weekend, and we were just having a good time walking around. We ended up talking about like steakhouses because I said that I had got the reservation for our annual Bob's dinner before state championships. So we
Makes
just
me even more excited.
I don't know.
Over again.
Like maybe this isn't the same way at other places or like at other broadcasts, but like, well, I don't want to speak for. Maybe the pleasure's a little on this side of the table, but I don't know. I feel like we're all kind of friends.
Yeah.
Like all of us kind of get along, so we're just like when the cameras
each
are
other
off,
every
we're
day.
just kind of just talking like friends.
We all just like, we're all so similar. We just get along so
we
well.
just kind of get along,
you know?
so it's
Yeah.
that's what we do during those types of things. So,
Yeah.
What's next, Mallory?
Let's do. I'm gonna put you on the spot here.
Okay.
Who are some teams you picked to win their district that you could see potentially maybe missing the playoffs?
Ooh. So you're talking about teams that we have winning the district.
Yes.
So basically we're talking like high variance teams.
Yes.
Well, a lot of that has to also go back to how strong the district is.
Yes, for sure.
So my initial reaction, one that initially springs to mind, we have Amarillo Tascosa winning District 2 5A Division 1. Tascosa was a team that was in the regional semifinals last year. But they have a number of pieces to replace. I think they're a pretty high variance team. I think they're pretty high ceiling, and the floor could be, and that district is good enough that like they could, like Lubbock Coronado could easily, we have them 5th, they could win the district. Like Coronado could win the district. That's one. Trying to think of like, because basically what you're looking for are like balanced districts.
Yeah. Like a toss-up almost every game. Yeah.
Yeah, we have San Antonio Southwest winning 13 5A Division 1. I could see them finishing 5th because that district is so good. We have, here's another one. We've I just wrote about them on TexasFootball.com about like teams I think could bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
Huntsville, we have Huntsville winning 10 5A Division 2. I like Huntsville. I think they're going to have a bounce back year. I think they got an opportunity to make a run. There is also a possibility that it just doesn't work. That like it doesn't work, and that district is good enough that you could see Montgomery, Brian Rudder, Lake Creek, and Brenham making the playoffs. I mean, Lamar Consolidate I thought was really improved. Richmond Randall is a new program that we just don't know a ton about. Brian Randall, the coach there, like they could have a resurgent year. So that's one. Once you get past 5A, then it's really hard to see a team really bottoming out and not being as good. So I would say those are the ones that immediately spring to mind as teams that kind of have that high variance, and we are winning their district right now. But if you want to say that they're going to crash out of the playoffs, that could be, those are ones that spring to mind.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Did I do it?
Yeah. Let them know in the comments.
Yeah. Okay. Give me another one.
This one's for you.
For me?
Yes. From Step.
Oh.
Can you tell us where you predict Arsenal will finish in the EPL table? I saw Craven put his out, I think today, and he kind of got lit up. He always gets lit up, but he got a couple of comments that were like, "Really, dude?" Like, but what's yours?
Where's Arsenal finish?
Yeah, I guess that's the question. Where's Arsenal? Yeah, finish.
I think Man City's going to win the league again. I think Liverpool's going to be second.
Uh-huh.
And then there's kind of this glut of teams that I think are next depending on how you feel about like Arsenal, United, Chelsea,
Tottenham,
and Spurs. My sleeper, if I may issue a sleeper, if they could score some stinking goals, I think Brighton's a real sleeper in the EPL this year. I would say it'll make Ish happy if they finish in the top 4. So I'll say top 4. I'll say they finish 4th.
Okay.
But
I wanted to pull up Craven's list here and see what he put.
Yeah, see what he put.
So he put.
I'll go Man City. I'll go City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, United.
Okay.
Brighton's going to be
your sleeper.
That's
okay.
my sleeper.
Here's Craven's list, which is almost identical to yours. He put Man City first, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal.
Okay, so he's got Tottenham. He's got Chelsea struggling, basically. Yeah. I could see that. But I also think their defense is going to be really good, per usual. They may not score as much, but I think they're going to be. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. QPR is lost their opener last week, I know. But they got a big game at home. And by the way, you know who's a QPR fan? A lifelong QPR fan is Chloe Kelly. Chloe Kelly is the hero of England, the one who scored the game-winning goal in the Women's Euros final last weekend. She's a big QPR fan. She's a West Londoner, so
nice.
Come on, you R's. Big game this week at home at Loftus Road.
All right.
Do you have other things to add to the EPL discussion?
No. I will say
you want to hop on the QPR
I'm not
bandwagon?
super fluent in EPL, but I have started watching a little bit of soccer because of Ish. We go to the Londoner. Me, Ish, and Pickle a lot. We go to the Londoner. For those of you that don't know what the Londoner is, there's one in Addison, and I think there's one in Euless.
It's a soccer bar.
Yeah, it's a soccer bar. Yeah, you go and you wake up at 8 a.m. sometimes and go and
it was super fun when
beer and
it was super fun to
soccer.
do when my team was playing televised games.
Yeah,
super fun.
But I had fun. The Londoners fun. Y'all
Yeah.
should check it out.
Yeah. You can hop
But
on
that's what I have
Do you
to
want to hop
add.
on the QPR bandwagon?
Yeah. Okay, they'll be my team.
Do you really want to?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I
this makes
will.
me so happy. It'll be fun.
I'll get a shirt.
They're a
We'll
fun
get
team.
shirts.
They've got great uniforms. Blue and white hoops.
Ooh, nice.
Really cool uniforms.
Baby blue or like what
They're-
blue?
No, it's like royal blue, like royal
good
blue,
blue.
white.
Good blue.
They've got a cool stadium.
Oh,
It's a very
actually-
small stadium, but it's very cool. Go on.
I promised Pickle that I would jump on the Tottenham bandwagon because we just don't like it.
Y'all are jerks.
So we'll have Tottenham first and QPR second.
That's fine. Thank you. I appreciate your courage.
You're
I'm
welcome.
happy to be QPR. If anybody wants to adopt QPR as their second favorite team, holler at me. All right, let's do two more.
Okay. Let's do, given how busy you are given how busy you are until basically Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
any preseason traditions you do before the season
I
starts?
try to take my wife out to dinner, but we were talking about
Mm-hmm.
this because you have man friend, right? There's a man
Yeah.
there's a man in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't want to blow up your spot. But one thing that my wife and I have found helpful is
My
that the nights that I am most available is Thursday nights, because Saturday I'm usually either exhausted or watching college football.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday nights I'm obviously very busy. So we have put on our calendar, like on our planner, to like Thursday date nights. We just go out like 4 or 5 times a year and stuff during the season. But like before the year, I want to take her out to dinner, spend time with my kids and stuff like that. But as far as pre-year traditions, like, no, just kind of hop in. Got a lot of work to do, and actually, sadly, my pre-season tradition is probably to like watch what I eat. Like,
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing
that's
right
a good
now.
one because
It's
we
like-
just talked about that. Yeah.
It's like I'm like on TV
Your
diet.
TV Greg
It
almost.
sucks. What about you?
You know, I don't think I really have any yet because this is kind of my first.
This is second year, yeah.
Well, this is I guess,
Well,
my second year being on the staff, but this is my first year on the editorial side,
Right.
so it's significantly different
Yeah.
between the two sides. But
Mhm.
I haven't really made any yet.
No. Okay. We'll
But
work
I'll
on that.
be.
I'll ask you this question.
I was
going
gonna
to
say, check back in with me in a year from
so
now,
1
and
year.
I'll be able to answer that. So
All right, Malpal, do we have an ender?
yeah, this one's also from Step. It says, Mallory, power rank the DCTF editorial staff on who you'd trust to pick a good meal on the road.
Now, what
You can
know
help me with
what?
this one.
You know what? That is a loaded question. It's horse
Can
S.
I put myself first?
to pick a good meal. You are
I did pick the College Station
the
restaurant
Mexican
that we
place
went to,
in Bryan.
and I can't for the life of me remember what it's called. Was it cilantro?
Cilantro.
Yeah,
It's
that
very
was
good.
dang good,
Very
and
solid.
you guys knew that.
Legit. Actually
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah,
Okay, if you want to rank yourself number one, that's not
I'm not gonna rank myself number
that's
one.
that's not vain at all. You don't know, go for it.
You know what? I think it's a tie in first place
Okay.
between Greg Powers
Mhm.
and Matt Stepp.
Okay. So 1 and 1A.
1 and 1A.
So 3 now.
Yes.
Who's third?
I gotta think who's on the staff first. Who sits over there? Okay, I think I might do probably maybe Pickle third because she's been all over, so she knows where the good spots are. Fourth, maybe you've given some good suggestions.
Okay, I'll take that.
You book our Bob Steakhouse
do.
reservation, so I'll
Mhm.
put you fourth. And then
My secret is always just text tab.
okay, well then you're last then because you just feed off of
I
him.
really do.
So
I'm a fraud.
you're a fraud. You just
Um,
exposed yourself.
Oh yeah. I think everybody. Let's put it this way. I think everybody watching understands that I'm a fraud.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
you need to help me with the last ones though, because I'm kind of so we've got.
Ish and Will. I don't think Will's ever suggested.
I don't think so either.
Like an Ish doesn't really suggest.
No,
places.
and that's where my problem is because
It's like
I think
they
Craven,
like-
Ish, and Will never really suggest places,
They're just
so
more
they're just
like
kind of
they're more like DNFs, like did not finish. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're like ineligible for the list.
Right.
So, yeah, I
That's a good list.
I would trust Matt. You've got it right because the top of this list is the most important. I would trust Matt Stepp or Greg Powers with any food recommendation they give me. Anyone. Now, I will say, Matt Stepp will talk up some trash restaurants sometimes. There are times that he will talk up some trash restaurants.
But isn't that because
But
not
that's-
every single city in the state
Correct.
of Texas has a
They're
a great, by our standards, restaurant.
There are food deserts.
Yes.
There are food deserts in the state of Texas. And he will say, oh, this is the best place in blank.
Yeah.
And then you go there and you're like, this place wasn't very good. But I also have no doubt that that's the best place there. You know, because I think Step has done his research, and Step doesn't waste meals. Like Step values every meal, and same with Powers. Although Powers will just be like, go to Chicken Express, which I also can tell you not to do.
Like, anytime Powers is like, hey, let's jump in the car and go to say less.
And
I love Chicken Express.
All right.